All right, guys. Let's talk like actual talk for just a second. So I realized that I may have presented through the course kind of a too clean approach. I think I may have been giving the impression that I actually like really don't struggle with what I'm doing at all. So let me let me maybe throw in just a little bit of like this is the actual way I code. So the actual thing I do is I make myself a cup of coffee. Coffee. There's a long-standing joke about mathematicians that mathematicians just turn coffee into math, which is roughly speaking true. Because I'm playing the part of a computer programmer, I suppose I should be turning Red Bull into code, but it's too early in the morning for me for Red Bull today. What I do is I get myself some caffeine. I get myself several windows open. So I have a two-monitor system, and I have the monitor that you're looking at is split into two panes. This is my compiler, right, or IDE, my VS Code on the one side. I have a Chrome with a couple of tabs on the right side. And then on the monitor you can't see, and you also can't hear, I have a Pandora station rolling some, just like in, what the hell, let me turn it on for you. Let's see. I can't change whether this is recording audio or not. But it's playing a station called Crystallize. That's it's like electronica with some strings in it, which I find to be nice and relaxing. Also have some music in the background. I like the electronic flair. It feels really appropriate for writing code, whatever. So suppose that I'm kind of assigned a task. So I'm assigned this task, writing a Fibonacci function for reasons. Like, who cares? My first task with that is I'm just going to go to my Chrome window and I'm going to Google the word that I'm assigned. So I'm going to Google Fibonacci. I've got a Wikipedia page. There's this whole thing about Fibonacci numbers, but really this is going to be kind of my relevant piece, which says it's a sequence that goes 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, and the way you get to the next one is you add the preceding two. Okay, so there's that. Then I might remind myself how to define a function in Python. Oops, I opened that in a new tab like a dum-dum. Okay, so then, frankly, I'm really lazy. I like the W3 Schools tutorials, so I'm going to read those. But, whatever, read whatever's at the top. If it seems like a good idea, try it. Like, okay, so here's some example code. Copy example code, paste example code, run. What happened? Oh, I didn't do anything. See? This is bullshit. It's broke. What's this? Why is it whining? Print. Indentation level's not a multiple of 4. Oops. Oh, you can hear my dog in the background. Sorry. How about now? What are you whining about now? Indentation level's not a multiple of 4. It sure is. It sure is. Okay, so blah blah blah. This isn't working right now. Yeah, this happens all the time. Happens to me constantly. I have no idea why this isn't working. I don't know what it's whining about. So you can go on your problems. Okay, I don't believe that's actually a problem. Okay, there we go. Fix the problem. Okay, so this happens to me all the time. I have errors out the wazoo. That one specifically is because I copy and pasted code from the internet, and that was a 2-space indentation, and so it was whining at me from Flake8, right? Okay, so it was whining about a linting issue. All right. Now, it's probably also still whining because there's no new line at the end of the file. Okay, that's still a Flake8 issue, right? Okay, So now if I hit run, okay, great. So I still haven't actually written any code. I haven't done anything with the Fibonacci sequence. I just looked up how to write a function, right? And then I copy and pasted some code. This is where you start with every program. They all start this way. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. You start by getting something that compiles. Even if it's just print hello world. Get that shit in there. Get it working. That's how you start. Everything, right? Always, always, always. Just get something going. It doesn't matter if it's right. You never have to be right. You're only going to be right at the end, and then you're going to turn it in anyway, right? Or you're going to release it to your customers. Like, working code only gets seen once. So, I have my thing. Great. All right. This is still not doing what I want it to do. I just remembered how to define a function. Okay. I don't even have my header in here, right? So, I should really put in my little header. So, I'm going to put in my little header. And really what I want you guys to take from this is just the philosophy of like, get something going, get your environment set up in a way that's conducive to you. And don't be afraid to look things up on Wikipedia. Look at the W3 schools. Watch a YouTube video. Like you can see that this YouTube video I found today. Shit, I'm adding this to the course because it's great. That's one thing about what I do as an instructor. Like my plan as an instructor is to give you a curated list of good video resources so you don't have to wade through all the things on YouTube. P.S. You can see that I'm a crazy person, that I seem to watch 3 or 4 kind of videos, and they're like Python stuff. I like John Oliver, so John Oliver. Minecraft stuff, and then this Blogilates gal is a good core workout. So there you go. That's what I watch on YouTube. Congrats, you now know all my secrets. So now I'm going to do the thing that I usually do, which is, and I'm going to make fun of Mumbo a little bit here, which is usually I like build a rectangular Minecraft house, and then I go, oh yeah, I do a little work offline, and then you come back and it's this huge fucking mansion that is crazy, right? It's got 8 farms in it just to even get the resources to get it going. Like, yeah, YouTubers do that all the time. That's kind of how my my tutorials go, because you don't see me do this huge amount of research. You don't see me watch 8 YouTube videos to try to figure out how something works. You don't see me go pull example code 3 or 4 times from Stack Overflow and break it. And I probably should show you that shit, but it takes forever. So don't worry about it if this takes you a long time. Learning is not comfortable. It should not be comfortable. If you're comfortable, you're not learning. So if you find yourself writing the assignments with little or no effort, then add some shit. Like, impress me. Go ahead. Find something crazy and put it in there. If you want to decorate functions for your first assignment because you know how, or because you want to dive down a YouTube rabbit hole, go for it. It should be noted, I'm recording this video about halfway through the semester, and I'm going to put it at the beginning of the semester. So if you're watching this at the very beginning of the semester, don't sweat that you don't understand what a function is. That's not something you need to know. It's just the philosophy that I want you to have of, okay, let's get this done. Let's get a YouTube window open. Let's get a W3 tutorial up. Look at the tutorials that I put in Canvas. Those are the ones that are going to be the best ones that I found useful. But if you find a new one that's useful, DM me. I'll put it or post it in the Discord. I'll very happily add it, because if you found it to be useful, it might be valuable for other students. Okay, that's my spiel about philosophy today. Good luck. That is something you will need sometimes. Oh, I didn't show Stack Overflow. I read a lot of Stack Overflow articles too. Just copy and paste the top answer. It works every time. That's not actually true, but it's worthwhile. Oh, with Python especially, you have to be careful that you're looking at Python 3 code, not Python 2 code. You can tell from the print function. If it has parens, then it's Python 3 code. If you find a Stack Overflow answer that looks like this, it won't work in the Python that you're using. Okay? Okay, good. Last word of caution.